Well, in the comments, Ravi has been asking for a story for the last few weeks. It's not much of a story, Ravi, but it's a memory that I was thinking about with Swami Prabhutananda. I was riding home with him from the Olima retreat in Northern California quite a few years ago, actually. He had recently turned 80. I was curious, actually. At the time, I was in my 30s. And I was thinking about turning 80, what that would be like. And so I asked him, I said, Maharaj, I said, you've just turned 80 years old. I said, what is that like? It seems like it would be kind of scary to me. I said, life, you can't really plan out. When you're in your 30s, you're thinking, what am I going to do the next 30 years, the next 40 years? Old age seems so far away. And I said, you've just turned 80. I said, he and I were pretty close. We lived together for a decade, more than a decade. And I said, you're 80 and you can't really think that far into the future before you kind of run into a very strong possibility that you won't be there. And I remember he gave me that smile that he had, that kind of impish look. And he said, oh, so we're going to be personal today, are we? And I said, well, I'm just curious, Maharaj, because you've been a sadhu for so many years and were raised to be a monk. And I wanted to know how you think about those things. And he said something very interesting, actually, something that I've held on to because it's really released a lot of fear that I had around death, old age. Removed a lot of anxiety that I had. He said, you see, I don't feel any different because I have always known that the Divine Mother has never guaranteed me even one more day. So he says, whether my body is 20 years old or 80 years old, every day is a gift and should never be taken for granted. And I thought that was an amazing answer, that he had lived each day as a gift without the assumption that there was a tomorrow. That makes life very important, and it really guarantees that you'll live each day to the fullest, that you won't take life for granted, that you'll know that this one could be the last one. And so live it accordingly. Fill it with life and with presence and with being. Don't waste it.